Welcome, geometry students, to class today on this Thursday, the 15th. Hope you guys are doing well today. Hope you're ready to go over your quizzes from Tuesday and to take some more notes and to start reviewing for your test next Tuesday, okay? So please listen carefully. I'm going to go ahead and whisper. My voice is shot, okay? So I'm going to whisper. Here we go, okay? Guys, you're responsible for these announcements. Here we go. First of all, if I can get this thing to work, first of all, there will be a quiz tomorrow and a test on Tuesday, okay? At this time, please turn your homework in if you're not finished. If you finished it now. Some of you have not finished it, no problem. You're going to finish it in class today and turn it in. However, listen to me, please, very carefully. Someone turned in an assignment yesterday and they did not put their name on it, okay? So I need you to check that, and whoever that assignment is, whoever it belongs to, put your name on it and turn it back in, okay? And completes for track 2. Let's see what we have here real quick. Okay, Nathan, test corrections are due by today or it will be a 0. So Nathan, I'm gonna go ahead and cross this off. That'll be a permanent 0 if you don't turn them in today. Make sure Nathan's listening, please, Mrs. Duke. Make sure you heard that. Also, Nathan and Michael, please make sure these guys get this. Mrs. Duke, but Nathan and Mike, today's the last day to turn this in or it will be a permanent 0. Okay, so I'm crossing this off the list. And turn it in today. If you turn it in tomorrow, I will not accept it, okay? Alright, moving on. Today we're going to go over Tuesday's quiz. They were really, really bad, by the way. We're going to finish yesterday's homework if necessary and start working on the review sheet. The review sheet that is due Tuesday, that's the day of the test, is, please copy this down, it's a very short review sheet. Please copy that down. Okay, there it is, please copy that down. Let me remind you guys again what my review sheet policy is. If you turn the review sheet in, you get 5 bonus points on your test. And you must work the entire class period. Mrs. Duke, if anyone's not working, let me know. I can deduct points off of their test. Not give them bonus points for their review sheet, whatever. Everyone needs to be working. Now there's the help video. Everybody see it. It's 18 minutes long, but Mrs. Duke, I want you to start it at the 4:06 mark, so it's actually only about 14 minutes long. So this is probably the easiest 5 bonus points you guys have ever gotten in your life for a test, okay? Alright, let's move on. I also want to go over the fill in the blanks that'll be on your test, okay? So now, Mrs. Duke, you're probably going to have to pause the video, okay? These are the things that will be in your on your test fill in the blank. Write these down or mark them in your notes. Definition of midpoint, segment bisector, angle bisector. All of these definitions, including the definition of theorem. All of these definitions. These 3 theorems, 2.1, 2.2, and 2.3 will be on the test. Postulate 7 will be on the test. Law of detachment will be on the test. All of these will be on your test. Fill in the blank. Now I'm going to go back up here. So please pause the video if you need to. Alright, here we go. Okay, let's go over Tuesday's quiz now at this time, okay? So if the quizzes from Tuesday have not been passed back yet, Mrs. Duke, please pass those back. I want everyone to pay attention to grades, guys. Well, here are the stats. Let me look at the stats here. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 F's out of 7 students, okay? Or 8 students we have now because Ethan takes it in a different class and Jose takes it in a different classroom, but out of 8 students, we had 5 F's, okay? There was 1 A. Jose had the highest grade in the class at 95, so congratulations to him. There was 1 A, 1 and 2 D's, 1 A, 2 D's, and 5 F's. Now, I'm not the type of teacher that gets mad. I actually feel bad for you guys. Some teachers would say, well, that's your business, but that's not on me, that's on you guys, okay? So, if you'll look at your quizzes, numbers 1 through 7, numbers 1 through 8, I'm not going to go over, okay? But I am going to tell you in a second how you can get some serious bonus points to raise your quiz grade up, okay? So listen carefully. In fact, I'll go over that now. Every single fill in the blank that you missed. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Okay. I don't care if you missed just one blank here. Just one blank here. I don't care. You write the entire thing 5 times. So if you want to how much am I going to raise your quiz grade? I don't know yet, but I will raise it substantially. If you will go through and copy every single one that you missed. You don't just copy the blanks, you copy the entire thing. If you missed one word in number 3, then you put number 3. You copy the whole thing 5 times. So, we're going to see how serious you guys are about earning or raising your quiz grades. It must be turned in before the weekend, period. If you turn it in Monday, I will not give you credit. I'm not going to. So the ball's in your court. You write each one 5 times, and you must turn your quiz back in so I can check and make sure you did that, okay? So every single one that you missed, you write the entire expression 5 times. Turn it in with your quiz, and that will raise your quiz grade up substantially. Alright, moving on. Now, let's go over your quiz. Every single one of you should be watching this. Now, right now while I'm talking, Mrs. Duke, there could be some students talking, goofing off, laughing. You know what? They're going to be the ones repeating the first semester. Because this stuff's going to be on your test. You've got to learn it. Here we go. When I say find the complement, that means 2 angles add up to 90. So the complement of 35 would be 55. I just took 90 minus 35. So 35 plus 55 is 90. Supplement means 180. So I want 2 angles that when you add them together you get 180. So if you take 180 minus 35, you will get 145, because 145 plus 35 is 180. Do you see why nobody should have missed these? I mean, really? This is elementary math, guys. No one should have missed this. Now, number 11. Whenever 2 lines intersect, the angles that are across from each other, I'll put 1 dot here and 1 dot here. Those 2 angles will be congruent. I'm going to put a dot here and a dot here. Those 2 angles will be congruent. Congruent means they have the same measure. Okay? So look up here. If this angle right here is 112 degrees, then the angle across from it, angle 2, also has to be 112 degrees. Okay? Let me use my pen here. I've got my pen out. Alright, 112 degrees. Alright, now, look students, here's a straight line. I'm going to put a little dot right here. A straight line always has an angle measurement of 180 degrees. Always. So, if I have a straight line, and I have a bunch of rays coming out of it, I don't care how many I have. Doesn't matter. How many angles do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 of those angles will add up to 180 degrees because they're all coming off the same straight line right here. Okay? So same thing up here. Look at this. I have a straight line right here. See it? And I have 1 ray coming off of it. So both of these angles right here have to add up to 180. This angle here with 1 dot and this angle here with 1 dot have to add up to 180. So that means this angle here would have to be 68 degrees, because 112 guys, okay? Alright, moving on. Here's what'll be on tomorrow's quiz. Okay, are you ready? So here's what'll be on tomorrow's quiz. Now, first of all, your quiz only covers one day's material. Guys, that's not difficult. Lesson 2.5. That's the only day that your quiz covers tomorrow. Okay? Now, here's what's going to be fill in the blank. I am telling you right now, mark this in your notes, please, okay? Deductive reasoning will be fill in the blank. Inductive reasoning will be fill in the blank. That's just two things. Please learn those. Law of detachment will be on the quiz. Fill in the blank. That's just three things. Learn that. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Three things for fill in the blanks. Anyone can learn three things. And then lastly, any homework from lesson 2.5. This assignment right here. The assignment you're going to work on today, or turn it in, whatever, you're going to turn it in today. Either you've already turned it in or you're going to turn it in today. Any problems off of this assignment are fair game for your quiz. So study these problems, okay? Study those problems, and that's what's going to be on your quiz tomorrow. That's all for today, guys. Please get to work on your homework if you're not finished, and your notes, and your review sheet. And actually, hold on just 1 second. There's no notes. Sorry about that, guys. There's no notes. So, get to work on your homework if you didn't finish it, and then working on your review sheet. All right. Have a great day. Oh, and by the way, if you want to raise your quizzes that I just passed back to you, or Mrs. Duke did, write each